Alright, hello, Ketchup Packets. It's Meslo Justice, and I'm here with my friend, Sally. Sally, will you introduce yourself?
Hi, I am Sally, your VTuber butler. I used to stream all the time, and I'm slowly getting back into it. So, hello, old friend Mezzy.
And today we're going to start off this React content with the infamous 2023 radio collar rant about the Chicago White Sox, brought to you by Bad Country. He's adamant. So, look, Sally's a big sports fan, so I got my sports tech in here. We are ready to roll. Start the video, Sally.
All right.
Next hour, 312-332-3776. So if you want to talk some Sox with us and vent about this organization, be our guest right now.
I have a little background on this.
Okay, so let's just start off by saying you never ask your audience to vent. You asked for a crash out. They asked for it. They asked for this crash out.
And then we will talk some Bears football. Berto is on the west side. You're on ESPN 1000. What's up, Berto?
What's going on, guys? Listen, first of all, huge fan, long-time listener, first-time caller. I know regardless of your individual allegiances, I love that you both look at these things objectively and you provide a service to the fans of Chicago. We owe you a debt of gratitude. I've been a diehard Chicago White Sox fan for nearly 40 years.
I'm going to say 40 years is a long time. That's longer than a lot of marriages in America. This is a dedicated fan. You can't lose these people, man.
No.
Dedication.
And knowing where the White Sox were at around the time this rant was made.
Okay, Sally, can you give me some detail on that? Because I don't know much about sports history. I like I like baseball. I played baseball as a kid, but I'm not going to sit here and say I watch it enough to know about what's going on.
Okay, so this is around, if I remember correctly, mid-season for the Chicago White Sox, where they were not only the last place team in their division, they were last place in the league.
Oh, shit.
Historically bad.
So they were the real underdogs.
Oh, 100%. They were so bad that to find a team that was close to their record, they had to go back to 1926.
Damn, they went past the Great Depression.
Yeah, just barely out of Great Depression era baseball for a team with a worse record.
Oh, that's
bad. And they
bad.
were looking to surpass it at this point.
Look, everyone wants to set records, but you don't want to be the person setting that record.
No. This was definitely one of the years where I was casually watching baseball, but I was watching a content creator whose content was just joking about how the White Sox kept losing.
Oh, and you know what the thing is? I like Chicago White Sox. I like the Los Angeles Angels. Is that their right name, or is it San Francisco?
Angels is Anaheim. So
why do I keep thinking it's San Francisco?
But they're called the Los Angeles Angels. They play in Anaheim. California is a weird state. Okay,
and I'll be honest, the only reason why I know that team's name is Angel in the Outfield. I loved that movie as a kid.
Don't look at the Angels record right now.
Okay. And another team that I actually made my husband start watching with me was Rookie of the Year. And I remember I told him the plot. He's like, wait, they let a kid play? I'm like, it's a movie, but yes.
Well, hell, they let a dog play in Air Bud. Why do they? Why does a kid stop matters? There's nothing in the rules that says a kid can't play baseball.
There was something about the 90s, though, and I know Sally can attest to this. There was a big push for sports movies. They bring in all kind of things to bring the attention on sports.
Angel in the Outfield, Bench Warmers,
Sandlot.
Even for different sports. Yeah, Sandlot as well. Love Sandlot so much.
I loved it so much. Sandlot 2, not as much, but Sandlot 1, OG, classic.
Cool Runnings for bobsledding as well. Beautiful, beautiful films.
But just so we all know,
Majesty is a beautiful train wreck of a
oh
crash
God.
out.
Say that with the very express intent of sharing my deep and undying love for this team. And my call is rooted in heartbreak, not anger.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong. I'm angry, but it is a byproduct of a dysfunctional, abusive relationship with the front office and the ownership of the Chicago White Sox. I also want to say I have defended this rebuild. I liked what the team did with the trades. I defended Yasmani in Dallas. I didn't understand the La Russa hire, but I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I forgave the free agents they let go. I was befuddled by the Benintendi and Clevenger signings, but you know what? I said, I'm going to give them one last shot. And when they canceled Sox Fest, like the cowards they are, I knew something was up. But now we know. Obviously, the experiment is over. The vast majority of the prospects have been busts. The product on the field is pathetic. We have exactly 2 players of excellence on this roster, Dylan Cease and Tim Anderson. Everyone else is nowhere near the kind of player they need to be to make this a winning team. You'd think that would be enough to wake this organization up. But yesterday, Kenny Williams had the gall to say that he's not in a good place right now, and accountability is not an issue. You're right, he's not in a good place. He's not in a job he should have. Think about all the promises that Rick Hahn made, mired in mediocrity. That he bragged about Romy Gonzalez in spring training, and I'll trade him.
I just want to say, sadly, I know this is a rant about the 2023, but I feel like this is echoing a lot of workplaces in America where bad decisions are being made to make a corporate dollar. And I feel like it is echoing with not just me, but a lot of the viewer base when you look at your managers and you see the calls they make and you're just like, what the fuck, that wasn't the right call. And they're like, well, it's about metrics. Well, your metrics don't make sense at all and you can't explain A plus B equals C.
And it's getting bad in sports.
Yeah.
Like, my best example is in hockey right now. The Chicago Blackhawks are in a massive rebuild. And it's not going well. They have like one young player they're trying to build a team around and then just getting old, decrepit wrecks to go around him. And it's not working.
Well, also, I'll be honest, my grandpa, when he was alive, was a die-hard Dallas Cowboy fan. We're not from Texas. But let me tell you something. He said he didn't care how bad the boys played. The girls always played well.
Yeah. True. They're
like
about the only thing watchable on that field.
But yeah, he would even watch the Dallas Cowgirls cheerleader thing. And until the end of his time, that was the one team he voted for. He knew they were shit. He knew they would never probably get a Super Bowl. But you know what? He was happy with his choice.
Yeah. And still not.
I would just say, don't be afraid, like this crash out person's having, to be vocal when you see bad things happening. Because the worst, as my SLT member at my job told us, the worst they can do is fire you. That's all they can do. That's the worst. Yeah. And guess what? 9 out of 10, some other company's going to want you because they have just as bad performers as your job has.
Yeah, another big example this year in baseball is the formerly Oakland A's. That are now the Sacramento A's because of horrible fumbling. They're right now playing in a minor league ballpark. Their media room is a shed. They have a stadium that's totally getting built in Las Vegas, but it's going to take them 2 to 3 years because they want to go join the Raiders, who are also having issues.
I mean, I feel like every year there's one team that gets shitted over just to make another team shine. I feel like one team always gets the bad end of the deal.
And Oakland also did the wonderful thing of being like, oh, we have a great player. Let's immediately get rid of him.
Yeah, because some people are like, well, I can make a quick buck. And y'all...
Yeah, I have trade value now. And it's like, but you don't have a team.
Yeah.
You have players on the field. You don't have a team.
You know how they say there's no I in team? Somebody hides it in the A because they're an asshole, and that's how most management works.
Yep.
So, but I just want to give a heads up. I do feel bad for this fan. He's crashing out, and it's valid. This is a passion for him, and you can see the passion.
When the fans can tell that you are inept at management, that is a bad sign that you are, like, really screwing up. Because usually that can be hidden behind, you know, someone in the middle or a GM making a bad decision. No. For this team, it was the entire front office was just incapable of doing the job.
And let me tell you something. It's one thing if your team knows. It's another thing when outside people know. When outside people know, you fucked up so hard you might as well
And that's true for like every industry. When someone outside can look at your industry, not knowing the specifics of your day to day, and go, "Why are they making that decision?" Bad call.
Yeah,
bad.
If I get the right price. Think about the things Grifol said. Come to the park. We're going to kick everyone's butt. They must have been talking about the fans, not the other teams. The entire lineup is batting under 220. The best hitter on the team is Jake Berger.
Okay, I have to note, because stats. Batting under 220 is bad for the minor leagues. That means every time they're up to bat, they only have a 20% chance of hitting the ball. Every time.
I'm trying to find averages right now.
Average is like a 0.4 to a 0.5. I could probably...
Well, no. During this time period, I see a 0.308, a 183. So, yeah. So, basically, everything is at least above a 250. If that gives you a point of view for that year.
So, it basically means that for the majority of time that a Chicago White Sox player was standing at the base ready to swing, he was not going to make contact. And pitchers knew this. Yeah. So they just threw whatever because they weren't going to hit it anyway.
I wonder if they ever got a walk of pity.
Probably. They probably got several pity walks.
You know where the pitcher just feels so bad and they purposely hit you with the ball or give you a ball so you can just walk?
Yeah.
I have to ask, because that is a thing that happens in baseball when somebody pities you or they like you. It happens in the lower leagues. I'm sure there's no difference in the major leagues. Like, you can't tell me that's
It happens a lot less often in the major leagues, especially with, like, because there is no mercy. There is no, because you're caring about your stats as well as the pitcher. Because that's what gets you the big money. That's what gets you the trade. So showing niceties to opponents is very rare. Like, unless you were former teammates or you're like at an all-star game where nobody cares about the results of an all-star game. That's the moments when pity pitches happen.
I don't know. I just thought the White Sox had have gotten walked out of pity at least one game because there's no fucking way.
You'd be surprised to know. No. Every other team just laughed as they scored run after run on them.
I feel so bad for them. On a deep level, because you know they wanted to do so much better and they didn't have a choice. Like, they didn't have the team for it.
No.
We're a AAA team. Our right fielders are hitting 180 with a weighted run created plus of 28. I don't even...
So, again, stats basically saying that the normal distance they're hitting it at is about 180 with 28 feet between. Most major league ballparks, to get it out of the park, you need to hit at least 200, if not 220.
I love that one guy's expression on the right, though. He just looking like with big eyes, like, oh shit. Like,
yeah, because especially a lot of these radio affiliate shows are sponsored by the team. So he's probably thinking, oh shit, the front office is about to hate me because I'm letting this go to air. But this is the sentiment of the fan base. This is how the fans feel. So it's kind of that conflict of like, yeah, this is where we're at right now. And I'm sponsored by the team that he is bashing. So but, I have to be really careful what I allow him to say.
Nothing he said is dreadful. And I know that sounds awful because you're like, well, he's shitting on the team. He's expressing his feelings, but he's not being disrespectful.
He's not. And that's... There are some very famous rants. One of my favorites, which we might have to look at later, is the Factory of Sadness Cleveland Browns video, where there was no there was no niceties left on that table.
Because, I mean, there's a way to rant, and he's doing it with numbers and statistics, which is black and white when it comes to, like, management. But the second you go in there and just start saying, F this, F that, you're an asshole, you've already lost the rant. He's being very respectful. There's little to no cussing. He's emotional, but that's because he's passionate. There's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with what he's doing. So please don't go, well, he's having a crash out. He's a passionate person. That does not make him
Yeah.
in the wrong.
And I've had rants as well when my teams were successful because there were people who were slacking off.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's like at work. If you're like running the show and you're doing the hardest amount of work and you look over, you see your coworker playing on your phone, of course you can go, why is that asshole out playing on the phone and I busted my ass? That's just a natural reaction.
I've been standing for 6 hours and this fucker gets a chair?
I mean, yeah, like
He gets a
you gotta
seat?
remember, there is people behind all of this. It's not just
I know.
they're having a crash out. So like,
Yeah. This is someone who's for 40 years watched the team
Yeah.
and has seen successes. The White Sox have won a World Series in 40 years.
Yeah.
So he's seen good teams. And he's just going, what the hell are we doing now? We used to be this. How did we
Okay.
get to this?
So I've seen this a lot. Sometimes those good teams get butchered and other teams pay a lot of money to get some of those players.
Yeah, so hockey right now is going through their free agency, and a lot of the playoff teams are getting bit and pieced for all of their good pieces.
Speaking of which, I will not talk about what the hockey team near me is called because I'm not going to dox myself. But I have sent Sally videos and he will tell you all they do is fight.
To be fair, I have also sent Mezzi of a very famous fight that happened with my local hockey team.
But like I said, no names, but just so you know, I feel like every time I check their Facebook, it's so-and-so fault today. And I'm like, can y'all do anything? Do y'all score goals? Like, what's going on here?
You'd be surprised.
Actually, that's a goal. I know Scrub's going to watch the video. I do want to take him to see a local hockey game because I know he loves hockey, but I need the baby to either be okay staying with someone because she's very attached to mama right now, or I need her to walk or just go with us. There's no in between here.
Yeah, I'd say around knowing the age of your little one, they're not ready for hockey.
No, she
They're-
gets
yeah.
overstimulated really easily. Like, we put her in the pool the other
Yeah.
day and she cried.
And they blare train horns every time there's a goal. No amount of headphones will stop that from overstimulating the little one.
And it's okay. My chat and my ketchup packets do know my child's just a little bit over one. So there's a lot of
Okay.
things I want to do, but being a mother, that is my first job. My career is my second, and streaming is my hobby and my passion, and I hope you understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get back to the
I need
fun
to tell
shenanigans.
you about the pitching staff. Katz has got to go. Moncada, TA, Eloy, Yaz, Joe Kelly. It's week 4. They've all already been hurt. Tens
Damn.
of millions of dollars on replacement level players while stars go elsewhere. We're 11 games under 500. The Bears needed 6 months to get 11 games under 500. We needed 3 weeks.
I just want to say the guy on the right is still, I just love watching his expressions. The guy on the left is like, oh my god, please stop, please stop, please stop. The guy on the right,
The guy on the
though,
right is giggling in enjoyment at them getting this now. But yeah, so basically 500 is a perfectly even record. That's same amount of wins, the same amount of losses.
Mm-hmm.
They're 11 games under that.
Mm-hmm.
In
That's
the 15 years.
Massively bad. I think the baseball team I follow isn't even doing that badly right now.
I'm just glad the White Sox didn't get disbanded, because I always worry with those major leagues, if they have too many bad years, will they just get disbanded and rebranded?
Honestly, disbandment hasn't been all too common in sports. Some people have joked about bringing in relegation, but I don't ever see that happening. There's too much money invested for them to do that. Basically, you're so bad, you get sent down to a minor league, and some of the minor league teams get to play with the big boys.
Mm-hmm.
But with how much money they pump into these major league teams now, there's no way.
Also, Ketchup Packets, if you're listening at this point in the video, I congratulate you for sticking with us. If there's something you want me to react to, Sports Ride with Sally, I want y'all to leave it in the comments and we will react to it. And also, y'all need to tell me what game I should play with Sally, because I need to get Sally back into streaming.
Yes. Please give me more fun things to do. I would love to play more games with you.
See? Y'all need to post suggestions.
Yes, please.
Hi, Ketchup Packets, and I bring you some exciting news. I have partnered with Drink Gamer Girl to bring you some of my favorites include Ash to Mouth, Dragon Girl Bathwater, and Berry Horde. These all offer different things, including from hydration, electrolytes, caffeine, and the ability to help you focus more. If you're unsure about what to get, I got news for you! You can buy the sample pack and try the flavors before you commit to any of them at just the cost of shipping. Check out now and use code BURN for 10% off on my line.
Of Rick Hahn, we have been a constant experiment that has never panned out. In the 25 years of Kenny Williams, we had exactly one season of excellence with a perfect storm of players that has not once come even close to being the same. I don't want to hear about the strength of schedule in April. With the money we've spent, the players we have playing 500 ball should be underachieving, not 11 games under 500. We keep going after players that Rick Hahn liked 5 years ago.
So
Lance Lynn,
stressed.
over the hill.
He
Yes,
is!
over
I
the
love
hill.
it!
Benintendi, he wanted him
I
in
think the guy
draft
on the right is
6 years
stressed,
ago.
but he's one of those
got a
people who smiles through
.11
it.
Clevenger isn't just a clubhouse cancer and a disgusting human being. He's a horrendous pitcher. Joe Kelly has been useless. We signed Vince Velasquez. Give me a break. John Jay, Yonder Alonso. Between them, that's $200 million on a bunch of black holes and an ERA of 240. The entire organization is poisoned. The entire way that they go about their business is a failure.
I just want to say, I'm 1,000% positive they muted their mics. I'm 1,000% positive.
Because the little giggles would have gone through.
Especially him putting a
also,
beat on the desk.
I will say, I had to really think on a lot of those players because I don't think a single one of them plays anymore.
No.
I've never heard those names.
But you know, I also feel bad. What if they were straight out of college and this was their first year and after that nobody wanted them anymore?
Well, that's a bigger problem in a lot of sports is a lot of these kids are plucked out of college because there's a few success stories of that happening. So everyone thinks, oh, I'll just plug in this college kid and he'll save our team. No.
And the sad part is I know people are like, well, they played in college. They did great. There's a big difference.
Yeah. And there's usually like 2 or 3 levels between college ball at the high level and Major League Baseball.
So let me see where he's at right now. Because I did watch a college football player back in the day. So, Sammy Watkins from Clemson.
Oh.
Where does he play now?
Believe he still plays? Sammy Watkins is a familiar name.
Oh, he was great at Clemson. He could catch any ball. It's like his fingertips were like Spider-Man. If his tips were on it, he had it.
Oh, wide receiver.
There was no fucking question.
Hold on. I know where to look. He plays for
the Baltimore Ravens in 2022, currently a free agent. He did play for the Chiefs between 2018 and 2020.
So he has a ring.
He has a ring? Look at that,
Yep.
Sammy!
I think 2019 they went to the playoffs and ended up winning the Super Bowl.
Just so you know, Sally, I would go to Clemson's football games and I watched him play live when he was in college.
I wish I had a good team near me.
Well,
I don't have good football near me.
I will say this. A lot of people shit on the Clemson coach because of how he can be sometimes. But he made those boys dress up in suits in the heat of where I live and walk to the stadium and make them be nice to the fans. They were not allowed to wear earphones, be distracted. They had to actually be present for their fans.
Yeah, it looks like he hasn't played since 2022. But he seemed to have been really injured or just not playing well back then.
I'm just saying, though, he's got the ring. What does it matter now?
True.
He's got the ring, or as they say in The GOAT, he's got the claw.
Oh my god. I just saw that movie recently, and the entire time I am like, this is the most cliche fucking sports movie I have ever seen in my entire life.
You're welcome for finding a way to fit it in. You're welcome.
I'm like, oh, good. It's like Remember the Giants. Oh, good.
Mhm.
It's like the Dream Team. Oh, good. It's like Miracle on Ice. Oh, good.
But yeah,
I watch too many movies to not look at every cliche moment in that film and be like, ah, yes, I know where they got that trope from.
but yeah, I don't know. I think, and I know this is going to hit a lot of people hard. I think college does it a bit better when it comes to tailgating. I felt more connected when I went to a tailgate at a college thing than I did at a NFL thing.
Some NFL games do it really well. Oakland, back when they had the Raiders, used to have an incredible tailgating culture.
Mm-hmm.
There were so many people who you just pass by, and it was like an 80s sitcom where they just throw you the ball and want you to throw it back, and they just hand you something off their barbecue, and you'd go walk along, and someone else would do the same thing and just hand you a beer.
I mean, they did that at Clemson, but girls would go around and paint the faces of like the kids and anyone who wants like a little thing on their face to represent the team.
Yeah, the little like claw.
Well, yeah, that little paw for Clemson. It just felt very like everyone was family. No one was left out. Somebody was getting sick. There was somebody instantly there to help them.
Yeah. Some modern NFL games I've had good tailgating experiences with, but a lot of the time people just kind of do their own thing with their own family. And if you pass by, they're not going to acknowledge you.
and I will admit, I am biased because my uncle was a alumni of Clemson, and he had season passes in a very great spot. So when he took us, I guess we were near everybody he already knew. So it didn't matter.
Yeah. And Clemson's put on some incredible games as well in college football.
Honestly, watching them run down the hill is so amazing, and I'm always like, is someone gonna fall? That's my first thought. Is someone gonna fall?
Don't trip, don't trip, don't trip, don't trip, don't trip.
And I love that they have that little thing with California where they're fighting over who has the real Death Valley.
I'm biased knowing the side of the country that I'm on, but
Well, as someone who's been to their Death Valley, I would tell you it's hot as hell, and they have ambulance constantly taking people away.
Oh yeah, there's so many people who go to Death Valley and get like found or taken away.
But yeah, the problem with Clemson's Death Valley is because we're such a humid state, people are sweating and it's just sticking to them, so they're constantly not cooling off, and it just like ramps up.
Yeah, the problem with ours is that it's dry as hell. So that sweat immediately evaporates. It's gone. You don't get any cooling effect from it being on your skin. And you have to drink double to triple the water that you normally would. So hikers get caught so often bringing like one Nagley bottle and expecting that to allow them to survive for a day.
And I think the worst part about Clemson's Death Valley is that because of that, and then they sell you cold water, and if you don't know this, if you're really hot and you're overheating, cold water is the worst thing to drink because you're just going to throw it back up. You need room temp only. Just fun fact for y'all.
Fun fact.
We love y'all. We're trying to keep y'all safe.
Yeah, please, please, please. Also, don't take this as medical advice.
I mean, we're not doctors, and we didn't advertise as doctors, but we're telling you that if you're in a certain temperature and you introduce the opposite temperature, you can put your body into a state of shock and it might not hold it down.
Yep.
But yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Let's go.
Fun things we've had to learn. Luckily, not the hard way.
Right?
Firing Rick isn't enough. Firing Kenny isn't enough. If Chris Guest gets promoted and we have to sit through another 15-year retool rebuild, you're just going to hear from me again in 2038. I don't care
Oh my God.
if we go on a torrid winning streak in May and June and somehow
We're 12 years away from that. Let's see if we hear from him again.
get back to 500 ball, and then we scooch our way into the postseason and the wild card, only to get bounced right away by a team that's actually good.
I'm sorry to tell this
in
fan.
our organization.
That's
One
not what
injury
happened.
And we are done. This process isn't working. Our farm system has been in the bottom 10 for 45 years, aside from the one frame of time when they traded all our talent away and graduated them all right up, and then we were the worst again. There is one solution. In his final years, Jerry Reinsdorf, who, by the way, wouldn't even have the reputation he has if he hadn't have lucked upon Michael Jordan at 3 in 1984, has the courage to get rid of the yes men around him and fire everyone.
Oh my God, yes men are the worst.
Yeah, they are. And they are rampant in sports because sports is full of male fragile ego.
Okay. It's not just sports. Any corporation, yes men are the worst because they are the death of creativity and change and any progress, because all they do is, as soon as their boss says something, they're like, yes, it could be jump off a bridge. Yes, we could do that. We could do that right now.
Yes.
like they don't think for themselves. They're too busy trying to please other people. And this is where you say people pleasers are bad. That's what yes men are. So I can understand this band. They are the worst. And if that team really did have a lot of yes men, there's a reason why it was falling. And it is because of that.
It's because so many members of management were let go suddenly after anything critical was said.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so basically it was love me, love what we're doing, trust in the process, or get the hell out.
But that's kind of the mentality. They want yes men, and that's wrong. Because here's the thing. No one's perfect. You may be the smartest person in the room, and if that's the case, you need to find a new room. Because that means you're just going to have an echo chamber, and you're not going to have actual friends who tell you, hey, take a step back and look at it this way. If you are literally the smartest person in your room, you need a new room.
And the funniest thing is, this has been proven time and time again through history. None of the greatest teams were ever truly surrounded by people who weren't critical of decisions that management was making.
Yes.
Like the Chicago Bulls had people at each other's throats because no one could agree on the direction to take the team. Back in '84, they won 3 championships in a row.
And I'll be honest with y'all, if y'all are, and it's okay to have friends that agree with you, especially if you're in the right. But if your friends don't challenge you to be a better person, they're not real friends. And they're not real coworkers.
Yeah.
And always take advice from coworkers with a grain of salt. And I don't mean like throw them over your shoulder and go, hey, it's not my problem. I mean, like, some friends you think are friends don't give you bad advice purposely to throw you off track. Make sure you analyze everything they tell you and go and pick which was right. Hear multiple sides. Actually come up with a sample of opinions and come up with what's best for you and your team and your business.
But yeah, so many times through history, the yes men filled teams are usually the ones where, like, they fail miserably. Like you were referencing earlier, the Dallas Cowboys. So many management people in that team are yes men to Jerry Jones.
To be fair, no one watches them for the sports at this point. They watch them for the girls.
And even then, they have their own show. You could just go watch that.
I mean, I think that show had very high ratings when it first came out.
Yeah, and then they kind of went the reality TV route. And
that killed
fell
it.
Off a cliff.
Yeah. To be fair, though, I mean, that show's nice, but there's only so many different times they could show the auditions and it still be interesting. It's like American Idol? It fell off so hard after like 3 seasons because everybody's just tired of it.
Yeah, because, like, you've gotten it out of the way. This guy sings bad but thinks he's the next Sinatra. Oh, this guy actually sings really good but is shy. And, this guy is very clearly gay.
And I mean, it's just the same. When those shows have the same
and
formula
young
over
me, who is still in the closet, must root for him for no discernible reason.
But it's the problem with reality TV. When you have the same formula over multiple seasons, it's going to die. Like Gordon Ramsay, great chef, but when you constantly watch him fix kitchens, after a while you get bored.
Yeah, Survivor's going through that right now.
Yeah. It's just the natural course, and it's okay.
All right. Let's hear more of this.
Sally's meaning a drunk Mezzy, and I'm very blunt.
I appreciate it. I fully am down with it.
Yeah, I love you, Sally.
I love you too, Messi. Messi's letting some demons out, and that's fine.
Yeah!
It is accepted.
Burn them all. Burn them all. If y'all didn't recognize, that was a reference to It when they say, kill them all. Good luck.
Everyone.
They all
He
float
bought
down
into the
here.
Chicago Bulls
Exactly.
for $20 million. He's worth $2 billion now. He needs to use a fraction of that money he made on the backs of Chicago's blue-collar baseball fans and pay for a front office to come and rebuild everything. Rick Hahn and Kenny Williams cannot be trusted to rebuild this team again. They need to retire and go off into the sunset and play golf with the millions of dollars they made on their cushy paychecks for a job that they had a longer leash for than any executive in the history of the modern era of baseball.
I love the guy on the left. Wow, this wall's really interesting.
At this point, we would need a historic turnaround to even be mildly relevant. Everyone said the AL Central was weak, and it might be in comparison to others, but the Sox aren't better than the Guardians or the Twins. We're not even better than the Royals. And the fact that we're only incrementally better than the Tigers is exactly the kind of indictment on this organization that we need. The lack of success that this roster has is a referendum on what we've already seen in 2006, 2007, 2011, 2013, 2015.
Okay, I want to make a note because he's very specific on the years, and that's extremely relevant.
Tell me.
2005 is when they won the World Series.
Okay. Did they sell off a lot of their players or they retire? I just want to know.
Oh, no, they sold everyone.
No!
They got as much value out of every player, got people who supposedly were going to bring them back to back. No. They did not play well together at all. It completely crashed. The record went from 99 and 63 to 90 and 72. So they changed. There was a 9-game difference in the span of a year. And it only got worse from there.
Oh my god. This poor man's been through the ringer!
I know. And he hasn't seen a championship since I was in middle school.
I don't even know
Actually,
how
no,
young
I think I was still in elementary.
Like, I think I was in elementary. I don't think I was even in middle school yet.
Yeah, I don't. Oh wait, yeah. No, I was. Yeah,
you
no, I
don't
was still in elementary.
Because you don't start elementary school until you're like 5 or 6, if that helps you.
Yeah. No, I had to do math on what age I would have been.
No.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time for me too. It's okay. It's okay.
All right. Shall we continue to hear this?
Yes. We
descent
shall
into
continue to hear the descent into madness.
16 and the excruciating last 7 years that only led to this. I mean, Stoney is more worried about Lance Lynn eating a salad than the entire organization not knowing how to teach major league prospects how to hit a baseball.
All right, Ferdo.
Oh my god.
Bruno, you get an A plus purely on presentation.
I mean, like that.
Yes!
well
You
researched.
came with
It's Will Ferrell debating James Carville and just knocking him out with one swing.
Yeah, no, that was wildly well researched.
Yes, it was.
Okay. So, I want to give you context on how bad this season was.
Okay. Go for it.
So, the 2023-2024 Chicago White Sox played a grand total of 162 games. How many of those games do you think they won?
I'm gonna say 2.
More.
Oh, damn. 4?
That's the first number.
Uh, 40?
Slightly higher.
45.
Lower.
42.
Lower.
41.
Yep. They won 41 games and lost 121.
Oh no.
So when they said, oh, we're 11 games under 500, it only got worse from there. They had such a historically bad season of baseball that the only team that beat them was from 1929.
That's actually really bad.
And
But-
they lost 122 games.
But hopefully the dry spell has ended by now.
It's better.
That's
The-
improvement.
The year after, they won 60. Still lost 102. This year, they're closer to 500 ball. They're 45 and 41. So right now, they have a winning record.
I'm so proud of them. Mama's proud.
But it's basically taken a humongous overhaul of everything to do with the Chicago White Sox.
No. You know what, Sally? You know what they need to do? They need to hire a VTuber like the Dodgers did.
Yeah, get HoloLive in there. Get Luffy in there. My team doesn't get those fun things. We just...
But anyways, this was Baseball Crash Out with Sally and Mezzle, and I will see you guys next time. If y'all want to see more content with Sally, like I said, if y'all drop what y'all want us to react to, we will. But we love you guys. We'll see you next time. Say bye, Sally.
Bye.